and there's something I simply need to apologize. I'm Dr. Vernon, founder and senior pastor of the Word Church right here in Cleveland, Ohio, and there's something I simply need to apologize for. This past weekend, I did a message titled Break the Cycle. The purpose of the message was to push our people to break the unhealthy cycles of their past. Parents who didn't raise them right or abandoned them, consensual relationships they decided to be a part of and it didn't end well. Someone sent me a clip and it sounded like, honestly, like I was implying it was okay for someone to sexually assault you because you chose them. I should have used better wording. I would have never said that. Coupled with that, I used the R word, having no idea, and I should have, how much that word can trigger people that have been sexually assaulted in any form. For that, I apologize. I should have used better wording. I should have said that differently. People who know me know I'm madly in love with one woman for almost 30 years. I love my two beautiful daughters and the women of the Word Church, and I've stood with women in our city that have been sexually assaulted, and I'll do it again. I should have done a better job. I should have known better. I should have watched my wording. I should have said that part of my message better. And for that, I simply apologize. I'll learn from it, and that won't happen again. Pray for me. Founder and senior pastor of the Word Church right here in Cleveland, Ohio, and there's something I simply need to apologize for. This past weekend, I did a message titled Break the Cycle. The purpose of the message was to push our people to break the unhealthy cycles of their past. Parents who didn't raise them right or abandon them, consensual relationships they decided to be a part of and it didn't end well. Someone sent me a clip and it sounded like, honestly, like I was implying it was okay for someone to sexually assault you because you chose them. I should have used better wording. I would have never said that. Coupled with that, I used the R word, having no idea, and I should have, how much that word can trigger people that have been sexually assaulted in any form. For that, I apologize. I should have used better wording. I should have said that differently. People who know me know I'm madly in love with one woman for almost 30 years. I love my two beautiful daughters and the women of the Word Church, and I've stood with women in our city that have been sexually assaulted, and I'll do it again. I should have done a better job. I should have known better. I should have watched my wording. I should have said that part of my message better. And for that, I simply apologize. I'll learn from it, and that won't happen again. Sometimes it's your mother. She's bringing up your father every 6 minutes. She's bringing up stuff. Your sister, mom and them, mom and them, mom and them, and daddy, he don't never. And it's like they're in this perpetual place of sadness instead of embracing personal responsibility. Some of you, your parents were a trip. All of us parents could have done better. Come on. You could have done better. But personally, most of what I don't have, look at me, is because of R.A. Vernon, not my mom and daddy. Most of what's wrong with me is because of choices I made. Yeah, I'm not broke because of them. I'm broke because of what I did. Yeah, I could have did better. Yes, everybody has their stories. And yes, most parents could have done something better starting with me, but personal responsibility. Bros, look at me. Decide if you want your family to come here and your wife to come here. At the Word Church, I teach the gospel of responsibility. Yeah, I don't blame anybody. Vicki Vernon's in heaven, my dear mama. You never heard me from this stage once talk about what she should have done or what she wasn't. That's why, no, you never heard me blame anything on my father. They were 15 and 16 when they had me. You never heard me blame them for anything because I had recovery time. Yeah, most of what's wrong with me is not because of them. It's because of choices I made. You are not broke because of them. You're broke because of choices. When you could have went to class, you went to the club. I want to talk to somebody. You're broke because of choices you make, and you got to embrace that. I've said it for 200 million times. I'll say it again. How much money would you have if you had all your stupid money back? You didn't have a money problem. You had a stupid problem. Starting with me. How much resources would I have if it wasn't for all the stupid choices I've made? If you're going to get to the next level, if you're going to break the cycle, you have to break the cycle of blame. Yeah, don't ever forget this. He didn't rape you, you picked him. Yeah, to those that have dealt with rape or anything or incest, oh my God, my heart goes out to you. But so many, they'll admit, who I slept with, I chose to. I'm not blaming him no more. Yeah, in one sense, I empowered him by letting him. I empowered her. I hurt her by letting her sleep with me. I should have been more of a light for them. I should have let my light shine. I brought us both down in one sense. I wish I had been stronger. I wish I had knew the word of God. I'm not mad at you. We both were crazy and lost. God got a hold of my heart. As a matter of fact, pray for them that God gets their heart like he got your heart and gives them another chance. But number two, make living right a priority. Make living right a priority. That text says a person who's feeding the poor and staying away from casual sex. Did you read it with me? And obscenities and watching certain stuff on Instagram. Don't let nobody fool you. If you want to break the cycle, you got to live better than some people lived before you. Yeah, I don't care how fine you are. You don't get to sleep with me. I want to talk to somebody. I want every young man that's a teenager to look at Pastor. I want you to be able to look in the camera and say, nobody out there can say you slept with me, and I don't even know who watching. Get your money. Oh, y'all want me to say it more spiritual than that. I ain't got no other way to say it. Lean on two people and say, he said, get your money. Go ahead and tell them right now. I'm preaching to upwardly mobile Black, whites, and Latinos who come to the Word Church. We're attracting more professors and teachers than any other church in this city. All the principals go here, all the educators, the business owners, persons have degrees. Don't get mad at nobody for pursuing their prosperity. Many of us have some money because we grew up with none. Many of us said, enough of that poverty mess. I'm gonna be better than what I saw. I ain't trying to wait on nobody to give me nothing. I'm like James Brown. I wish I had 5 people. Just open the door. I get it myself. Can I get 10 people up in here? Okay, you know what? Some of y'all acting too deep. Would you push your neighbor in the back, try to make them fall off their chair and say, you want Jesus and some money? Tell the truth. You want Jesus and some money. So I wish I had 50 real people in here that would decide you're going to pursue. Now, you guys know I don't do no infomercials on Sunday morning for nobody. You don't have enough money to make me prostitute this stage. She didn't ask me to do this. Walked up to me at the first service, and the mother told me she's been working on her children's book, 9 years old. Pace Gainley wrote her first children's book. Y'all didn't say nothing. Show it to them at home. I told the mother, and please don't you ask me all authors, I told her she can do a book signing at the Word Church, $10 a piece. Whatever y'all don't buy, I'm buying. Because I want her to pursue, y'all not talking to me, somebody. She has an entrepreneur spirit. She wrote her own children's book. She's only 10 years old. Ruth Bolton was here last service from Mississippi, 2-time gold medal winner. Played for the WNBA from the country.